Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and hook your boy up with a like if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time
MMA.
In a perfect world, the winner of Tony Ferguson versus Kevin Lee would be moving on to fight Conor McGregor, because Kevin Lee versus Tony Ferguson is for the interim lightweight championship and Conor McGregor is the current lightweight champion. So the interim belt is there for whenever there's not an active champion, you know, to keep the division moving. But as soon as that inactive champion comes back, they unify the titles and we go back to having an undisputed title. That is literally what an interim championship is for. But since Conor McGregor has all the power in the UFC right now, we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with the lightweight champion. Is he gonna unify the belts? Is he gonna face Nate Diaz in a trilogy fight? If this were just any fighter, he would definitely be unifying the belts. But this isn't just any fighter. This is the motherfucking champ, Mystic Mac, notorious Conor McGregor we're talking about here. The UFC's biggest star by far. John Jones gone, Ronda Rousey gone, Conor McGregor still here. And he's coming off of a Floyd Mayweather fight. He had power before the Floyd fight. You're fucking kidding yourself if you don't think he's calling his next shot. And in his interview yesterday, he said, you know, it could be the winner of Kevin Lee, Tony Ferguson. It could be the Nate Diaz trilogy fight. If Paulie McNoodles wants to come over to MMA, he can get smoked. If Floyd Mayweather, I mean, he was talking about coming to MMA, but since he's retired, I'm not going to call him out. But who knows what my next move is. We'll see. They got to excite me. First of all, they got to show up to the fight. Because you remember there was already supposed to be an interim lightweight title fight scheduled between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson, and Khabib wasn't able to show up to the fight. He got sick before the fight, went to the doctor, fight got canceled. Here we are again with an interim lightweight title fight. So Conor McGregor saying, hey, we got to see if this fight even happens. But he also did say it's important to him to legitimize the belt. And the only way to really for Conor McGregor wants to shut up everybody, the hardcore fans, all he has to do is defend that belt versus the winner of Tony Ferguson, Kevin Lee, because that's what everybody said. And even the people who still hate on Conor McGregor a little, what they say is, oh, he's never defended a belt. How can he be the greatest pound for pound if he never defended a belt? It's like, you don't become a pound for pound champion by defending a belt. You don't become the biggest star in MMA entertainment by defending the belt. And that's what he is, and that's what MMA is, entertainment. But what Tony Ferguson had to say about it is, if Conor McGregor doesn't fight the winner of him and Kevin Lee, then everything the UFC stands for is a joke. The rankings are a joke, everything's a joke. And I agree, but the only way that that's not true is if Conor McGregor vacates the belt. He does have to defend or vacate. He can't hold the title while there's an interim champion and then defend the regular title versus somebody else when there's an interim champion. That just wouldn't fucking work. That wouldn't make sense. So if Conor McGregor's not going to fight the winner of Tony Ferguson and Kevin Lee, and this is what Conor, I think, is and should do, is going to do. If Tony Ferguson and Kevin Lee is a really exciting fight and the fans, you know, and they fucking have that moment in the octagon and they grab the mic and they say, Conor McGregor, defend or vacate, motherfucker. This is the real belt right here. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? If they grab the mic and do the Thug Dizzle on the mic, call out Conor, I think they get the Conor fight. Because even though people, the majority of the casual fans and the general public really only want to see Nate Diaz fight, I think you could sell them on Kevin Lee or Tony Ferguson. I think it's possible. Everyone's still going to be tuning in, but Conor McGregor, if he wants to wait till St. Paddy's Day like John Kavanaugh suggested, St. Patrick's Day, and fight Nate Diaz on the trilogy fight, that's going to be the biggest fight the UFC could make with or without a title. With or without a championship, Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz will probably outsell him versus anybody else. But it's not about outselling here. Conor McGregor might not care about selling 200,000 or 300,000 more pay-per-views. He might care about legitimizing the belt, as he said. but it depends on what happens at UFC 216, and that's why we all gotta motherfucking tune in, and I can't wait. It is what it is. Let the haters know what the fuck you talking about in the comments. I'm out. Why wasn't the young pirate allowed into the movie theater? Because the movie was rated R.